Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a Yesstyle summer haul featuring a lot of neutrals. Thank you to Yesstyle for sending me these items to try on and test out. So I've got the items here, and I'm going to start off with items light to dark in the neutral tone. So let's start off with this dress. The first dress I have is this white one, and it's from Femme Cradle. It's the puff sleeve mini sheath dress. I got this one mainly because I really like sweetheart necklines. If anybody's watched any of my other hauls, you'll know I buy a lot of the items with this neckline, and I really like the puff sleeves as well. I think it's very flattering, so I'm gonna try it on and show you guys. Okay, one of the first things I must say is that it's very revealing, and it's showing quite a lot of cleavage, so this will definitely have to be censored. I got this dress in a size large, and I will say I do definitely think still runs quite a bit smaller than typical North American sizing. I do feel like the puff sleeves do land a little bit weird as well. So I don't think it lands perfectly. It kind of curves inwards, which is kind of strange. The overall dress is very tight. It's also not a very stretchy material. It's actually very stiff. So that was kind of not what I was expecting. This is not really the material either for summertime because it's so thick and stiff. I don't think it's very good for air circulation. It does look quite like the picture, but I think the material and the fit of this dress is a little bit weird, and I'm not quite sure if I'm comfortable wearing this out. The next item I have is this top from Lemongrass, and it's the square neck sunflower print Smocked crop top. It comes in a lot of different colors actually. It comes in black, purple, pink, yellow, which is the one I got, white, and blue. So actually this is not, the color name is not called yellow for this one, it's called almond, but it's very much yellow. I don't know why they call it almond. Again, it actually is a square neckline. This one actually lands really nicely on the shoulder, kind of exactly where I would like it. The middle area of the top is kind of like the smocked material, so it's very skin tight, and as you can see, it's actually a little bit awkward. We kind of see through, even though the top itself is not white. I think because it's a very light color, it kind of is see-through, which is unfortunate. The sleeves are also very nice. They are lined on the inside, and they have kind of like a clear mesh on the outside with little sunflowers, and the inside is like a shinier yellow color. So I do like the sleeves a lot. It's a lot more cropped than I expected it to be. But overall, I do think if you can match it with a light or nude color bra, it is a very good top for summer and super cute because of the flowers. So I do like this one. Next up I have is this kind of neutral tank top, and it's a ribbed knit camisole from the brand OCTALE. And it actually comes in a lot of different colors. It comes in army green, black, almond, which is this color, which I think is a lot more almond than the other top, blue, orange, pink, and white. I picked this color because it's more of a neutral color for today's neutral haul. But I do think it's actually a very trendy color right now because nudes and neutrals are very popular, especially for summer. And actually my expectations for this top was not very high, but when the items came, I think this is one of my favorite items from the entire haul. I like it because the material is very soft. So it's very soft and very stretchy, which I think is really good. Even though I think I got it in the biggest size possible, I feel like even if I had sized down, it would have still fit very well, and might even be a little bit more fitted. This top is a little bit longer than I expected it to be, but you can always easily crop it. I think it is one of those tops that are a little bit better if it's completely fitted, but even though it is a little bit big, it's very stretchy, so it kind of just goes in and fits into your body really well. So I do really like it, and I think the color is such a nice color for a summertime. I also really like that the straps are thin on the top and they widen out as it goes down. So I think it's a very flattering top to kind of accentuate your shoulders, even if you have broad shoulders like I do. I think it's a very flattering top because it kind of curves inwards towards your body and towards your chest. So it's one of my favorites. And while I have this top on, I think it's a perfect time to show you the other beige color items that I got, and they're both accessories. So I have this hat here. It's just like a beret, and it's from the brand Oktokki. And I really like berets, but my problem with them is I always have a really hard time figuring out which is the front and which is the back. So the tag on this one is here, so I'm assuming this is how you put it on, like that. My bourbons, I look like Pillsbury Doughboy when I have this on, or like a French baker. I think it's mainly because my head is big, I guess. So in the picture it looks like the hat is a lot bigger, but I think it's because the model's head is a lot smaller than mine. So mine is like barely covering my whole head. So there's actually strings on the inside that I can tighten, but because this hat is already barely fitting my head, I don't think I'll ever tighten it. But I think you put it on like this. This hat also comes in two other colors. It comes in black and off-white, so all the color options are very classic and neutral, but I think this is a really good color for the lighter, brighter seasons like summertime. I think this would be a cute hat to wear to go get some tea or something. Although it is a little bit small, I do like the material that's made out of. It's like a very structured and stiff material. And I do feel like this material would also be a little bit water resistant as well. So obviously it's not going to be very good if you wear it on a rainy day. It's not going to cover you. But it's good to have just in case. Because where I live, it always rains randomly, so it's always good when items are water resistant. And yeah, I think it would be a really good accessory to have just to kind of make your outfit a little bit more fancier. And it wouldn't be a Yesstyle haul for me if I didn't have earrings. So I picked up these cute little bear earrings. They're the bear earrings from a brand called DREN, even though I think inside the packaging it says a totally different brand. But I haven't opened them or tried them on yet, so let's try them out together. Yeah, it says, oops, let me just spell out. It says CNC Jewelry. This is what they look like. I like them because they're actually like velvety, so it kind of has a texture of, or has a look and texture of a teddy bear. And I just think they're so cute, and obviously the colors match the neutral color theme. So they come in two colors. The color that I got is brown. It also comes in a light almond color, but I picked this one because I feel like this is more similar to a teddy bear. That's what it looks like. This is what it looks like on. It does have substantial weight, so I do feel like maybe if you wear it for a long period of time, you will feel like it's weighing down your ears a little bit. And I do wonder, because it's so heavy, if I'll pull on the backing of the earring and come off. I do think they're adorable, and you can always just wear one side and mismatch it with a different earring on the other side if you do think it is a little bit heavy. But I think they're so cute. They're definitely gonna be one of my favorite earrings to wear from now on. My brown almond colored outfit right here. So my next item is a pair of pants, and they are harem dress pants from this brand called Indiclofie. Indiclofie. And I got it in the khaki color, extra large. They also have it in black, grayish blue, and that's it. So black, grayish blue, and khaki. And honestly, for a pair of pants that's extra large, I do feel like it's a little bit smaller than I expected. Obviously, I do have really thick calves though, so that might be why. But another thing is I also do feel like it's a lot shorter than I expected it to be, because in the picture the model looks very tall, but the pants look very long as well. But for me, I feel like it only hits me at my ankle. So I feel like I'm missing a bit of length there. As you can see, it is harem pants, so it usually is a little bit more loose. But again, I don't know if it's because my calves are really big, but my calf area is very tight. And in the model, they have it kind of rolled up at the ankles, but that is not going to be possible for me, as you can see, because it's already short and it's very tight, so I don't think I could roll it up. Even though the fit is not that good, I do think the material is quite nice, because it is quite airy and loose here. The fabric is very thick. It's thicker than even my dress pants I have from Uniqlo. So I do think the material itself is pretty good. And even though it is a little bit short, like I said, in the model they do have a cuff, so I guess it's not that bad that it's like a shorter pants on me. Weird thing is it's zippered, which is pretty normal, but there is 2 buttons here, but I feel like they're so closely together. I don't think I could ever button both of them at once. I feel like I would only be able to button the top button. Probably doesn't make sense for me to button the middle button without buttoning the top button. So probably only button the top button. So the middle button kind of just sits there. It does have pockets, but the pockets are very shallow as well. So it doesn't really fit too much. I just have like a normal iPhone 8. And that fits into it perfectly. It's almost basically the perfect size for the phone, but anything bigger than that, if you have like an iPhone Plus, it probably won't fit in there. Could probably fit a very small wallet if you have that, and maybe keys, which is usually the only things I have in my pocket anyway. So it is good that there are usable pockets. So the second last item I have is a pair of pants again, and these are the cropped straight leg jeans from Denimot. I got it in black in size 30. They also have it in almond, white, and dark blue. So this is what they look like. As you can see, I don't have the top button buttoned, and it's not because I can't button it, although it is a little bit tight for a size 30, but weirdly enough, it came with the kind of the buttonhole is still sewn on, and I don't know if I can even cut it because it's very thick. So I don't know, I probably have to use like a very thick knife to cut through it to get the hole to open up, but I've never had that happen before. Like I've had some like blazer pockets or even some pants pockets that are sewn on, but I've never had a button that was still like sealed, so I don't know what that is about. But the pockets work, although they are again very shallow and very small. So I don't know if they'll even fit my phone. Let's see if they'll fit my phone at least. Yeah, it does fit with a little bit of it sticking out, so it is a bit more shallower than the other pocket. And again, these pants are cropped, so they kind of just end at the ankle for me. And in the model, they have it rolled up. And this one I do feel like has enough room for me to roll it up, but because it's quite short, like it's actually above my ankle, so I don't think I would ever roll it up because it's already cropped and short. Reference, I'm 5'6", so I'm not even that tall, but I do think these pants are probably meant for someone a little bit more petite. As for the sizing, I feel like for a size 30, I do feel like it's a little bit tighter than I expected it to be. This item is very heavily reviewed, so I did read a lot of the reviews. Most of it says true to size, but usually like I do wear North American size 29 pants, and it is sized a little bit to a 30, so it's a little bit tighter than I expected it to be. The material is quite good. I do think it is like a very thick type of jean material, so I do feel like this will wear pretty nicely. And even though it's a little bit cropped, I actually do think the fit is quite nice. Because it has like calves, so usually a lot of these pants are meant to be like jeans or straight jeans, or still a little bit tight on my calves. And these are too, but I do feel like it at least gives me a little bit of room, and it's not too tight where I feel like it's gonna rip at any point, so that is good. I can see why it's a very highly reviewed item on Yesstyle. I just don't know what is going on with this button, but I will try to cut it with an X-Acto knife and hopefully it'll work. And the last item of this haul is actually the first item that I was wearing. I don't know why it made it so tiring for me to put on that dress, take it off, and put it back on in the end. But it is the spaghetti strap velvet mini dress. It's from the brand Alizio. It only comes in black, and it comes in small, medium, and large, and I got the large. It's actually probably my favorite item of this haul because it turned out pretty much exactly like I wanted it to turn out and what I was expecting. So I really like this dress because when I saw in the picture, I like that it was like a very straight cut on the straps, and it kind of has like this ruched detailing here where it kind of has extra fabric on the top. And it's not see-through at all. It is velvet, like it says, and it's a very, I wouldn't say it's like a very soft velvet, because velvet does have like this like scratchy kind of feeling when you brush upwards, but that's just velvet for you. This is exactly what velvet feels like. And I do think it's a very flattering, form-fitting dress. Yeah, I really just like how the straps kind of land so straight because, like I said, I do have broad shoulders, so it's usually nice to have a neckline that's a bit more squared and kind of wide to fit my frame. And the length is actually very good too, because some of the tops, even though you saw in the haul, they do land a little bit higher up just because of my chest area. So this dress lands exactly at my knee, which is what was shown in the model and what I was expecting. Overall, there's nothing really to complain about this dress. It's definitely my favorite, and I feel like it's so nice. It'll definitely be a dress that I can wear to a fancy dinner. Those are the items I have for today's haul. If I were to rank the items or recommend the items to you, I would definitely say this dress is my favorite, followed by these earrings, and then the knit camisole top, and also the flower printed smocked fluffy sleeve top. I would also recommend as well, especially for the summer. Everything else is okay. I think they weren't exactly a good fit for me based on my body type, but I do think they probably are good items still. So even though I'm not super highly recommending them for myself per se, I do think that they are good quality items. So thank you again to Yesstyle for gifting these items to me to make a review. If you're interested in any items, I will be linking them down below, and I do have a small promo code. It's VickyLogic, so you can use it during checkout in the coupon codes and the reward code area for percentages off. Thank you guys so much again for watching. I will have more Yesstyle hauls coming up, so if you're interested in that, please subscribe and like. Let me know what other hauls or other places, online websites you want me to try out, and I will give it a try. Thank you again for watching. See you guys next week. Bye.